Hey everybody, what's up? Craig here from Toy Anxiety and YHS. We are live at the Hasbro booth here at San Diego Comic-Con 2023. It's 2023, right? I didn't forget what year it was for a second.
Everybody's brains are a little bit fuzzy.
My brain is melting. Now, this was just revealed. We have been anticipating, talking about, predicting the next HasLab. The Ghost, it is. Jing and Chris are here from the Hasbro team. They're going to walk us through the ins and outs of this incredible project, which it just launched, what, an hour ago? We're 25% of the way there. We're going to hit
further
this.
along than that. I just looked at numbers. Yeah, we're further along.
We're going to hit this is going to happen. This is a 24-hour HasLab, guaranteed. Calling it now. Don't hold me to that, but it's going to happen. Congratulations, guys. I know this is, as product people, as designers, this is what it's all about. So,
as Star Wars fans, this is what it's all about.
As Star Wars fans,
what you do.
Exactly. And as toy collectors, these are the things that we dream about. These are the vehicles and play sets that we talk about till an unhealthy amount. We'll put it at that.
Well, you said it, dream project.
It's a dream project. Okay, so let's walk through, let's reel it back a little bit. This is the first vintage collection HasLab in a couple years. The Razor Crest, incredibly successful. Jabba Sail Barge, incredibly successful. At what point, how long ago do you guys start talking about what the next project is going to be as far as vintage collection goes?
We were talking about the Ghost probably when the Razor Crest was happening.
Yeah, we're constantly thinking about what that next one is going to be. We're listening to fans, of course, that's always in our ear. But then also with the Ghost coming out in Ahsoka Live Entertainment, and then 4 years, or 4 seasons of Rebels, we're like, this is perfect. This is perfect. We have the history, the classic, and now the new, so we had to get it out there.
Yeah, like Jing said, it's been on our radar for a while. It's something we've wanted to do. Bang it, we know it's coming in Ahsoka, we're doing it. Like it's that sort of thing. So it's all the ship itself is all based off of the reference from Ahsoka from live action. Like that gets us all the amazing detail that we expect from a TVC thing without us having to make it up. It's all stuff from the show, from the live action reference.
That's awesome. What I love about it is it's incredibly detailed, but it's still a toy, and to me that is so important. I want it to look like a model, I want it to look like it's from the show, but it's got these great pops of color, the deco. I mean, this is early first stage prototype.
Play with it, yes.
Yeah, but we're going to. So we know it comes with the Hera figure. I want to talk about the figures and the unlocks, but can we get in on looking at the inside? Can we take a little tour?
So, let's do a quick tour of the outside real quick. So you see, like, we've got the gunner's turret down here. We've got the top turret. So the bubble comes off. You can actually play in that top turret, put a figure in there. We've got the Phantom 2 sitting back here on the back. We've got loading ramp up front, but the Phantom 2 comes off. So we'll start our journey back here. We'll take the Phantom 2 off. We'll fold down the landing gear. Again, this is a prototype, so there's being a little delicate here, but we got the Phantom 2. The cockpit opens up on that, so you can get a figure in there. It's got chopper on the side.
In the chopper, I saw you talking about this earlier, but I know our listeners and watchers are going to ask. That is a stationary piece, correct?
It is
Well,
the head,
it's not
but you can
stationary. He
move it.
moves. But
Okay.
Yeah.
But you're not popping it out.
It's not a full figure.
Gotcha.
It's the head to make
But
sure
you
it's
know,
right.
you can
No, that's
imagine
incredible.
Talking to you from the side there.
That's awesome.
So if we continue our journey, we'll take more of the panels off. So like you were talking, play is a big part of these vehicles, and being able to access the interior, and that to Jing, the getting into this thing. So you've got space to recreate this emotional moments of the story. So we've got the lounge back here. And take off this entire section. And as part of this, we've got the bubble there for the turret, like I talked. So there's a seat down inside there. There's this can for the turret.
Awesome.
So we pull that out. We've got this top piece. We'll set that aside. So you can see the crew quarters come together there. We're going to scoot it back a little bit so you can get a better shot there. And we've got the lounge with kitchen area, the gaming table, a nice little chair over here, all sorts of fun stuff. Hera's quarters, a double bunk bed room for the other crew. We turn it around. Thing's big enough. You got to be careful about backing up your backup warning noise. Yeah.
Beep, beep. Yep.
You take the front canopy cover off there. We've got a little bit of detail going on inside there for targeting screens and stuff.
That's awesome.
We see Hera, and Hera here comes as part of the base offering. she is using that live action look for Hera, but putting her in the costume from Rebels from season 4. That's the mural art inspiration for all of our figures.
Right, and I was going to ask that, like, how do you strike the balance? Is it a conversation with Lucasfilm about these are characters that originated in the animated series, we're now bringing them to live action? Are you trying to strike the best of both worlds, since this is the first time these characters have made it to TVC?
Yeah, well, and I think yes. The short answer is yes.
Okay, cool.
But part
We
of
did
that is well, and part of that is because we know how much Rebels means to so many people.
Right.
I mean, those looks of those characters are so quintessential. The mural art is a bridge piece between Rebels animation and live action. We've already seen those scenes.
Right.
So using that animation look for the characters was a really nice way to make them special and something really exclusive to this, so that we can address that and give fans something special. So
That's awesome. That's amazing.
Yeah, but with live action coming, we just had to get it in with the references that Lucasfilm shared with us.
Sure.
So, we're glad that we're able to get it as part of Ahsoka ship. So.
right, and it's a nice way to give something really special to fans of the Ghost, of backers of the HasLab.
History.
People who are emotionally attached that way. Like
Absolutely.
We are, so.
Let's talk about these unlockables if we can. So we've got 3 additional tiers, and what I absolutely love, and listen, we have a very earnest and honest discussion about HasLab and crowdfunding projects on our show all the time. We're always back and forth and discussing, like, what is it like? What is the best bet? Do you unveil all the tiers at the top? Do you do it as you go? It doesn't seem like there's a one true way. So
There's not a clean answer.
right.
It depends on everyone. This one, we're showing all of these 3 tiers up front, letting everybody see. And I think with this, it's special to understand how those 3 additional figures tie to that mural art, to that story, to Hera, and why Hera looks this way versus the live action version.
Sure.
So
Fans wanted to know, I feel like. They wanted to see the crew. They wanted to make sure that we had it in mind.
That would be the first question everybody's going to ask. Like, we want to invest because the price is $499.99, correct? So it's about $500. And the first question was always going to be, when are we going to get the crew? So now, this is so enticing to not only the collectors, but like you said, the Star Wars fans. This is the first opportunity to get these figures, this much detail, this much articulation. And then everyone's going to also ask about Sabine, but we're not going to even talk about that right now. We know.
Well, we announced Sabine as part of the main line in her live action.
In her live action look. And then what I love, we don't have it here, but the card art for these are also all based on the mural.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
on
all.
our
That's all on
website.
HasbroPulse.com. So you can check that out. But it's a modified version of the mural art.
Okay.
To isolate each character
Right.
to their individual card back, which was a great collaboration with Dave Filoni, with our friends and partners at Lucasfilm.
Sure.
Like to really do that and do that justice.
Cool.
So.
So we get all the information out there. So what is each tier unlockable? How many? Because it's 8,000 to get the crowdfund set.
8,000 to get the Ghost and Hera and the Phantom 2. The beauty that you see here, and of course the accessories with Hera as well.
So Hera gets a couple of accessories here. So
the Meluran fruit, her
right, and
Kelakori, which is
her
really
Kelakori
neat.
totem, yeah.
Yep.
Awesome. Very
And
cool.
a blaster. And then of course, so that was 8,000. The next one is 11,000.
Okay, for Ezra.
Yep,
And then
for
we
Ezra.
added Ezra with the white loth cap, which is again inspired by that mural art.
Sure.
His special, but he's also got the biker scout, the special biker scout helmet, which is a new sculpt with the flip up on it.
Very
White
cool.
loth
And then as
hat.
like Jing was saying, the lit and unlit sabers.
And the blaster. So he really comes packed out.
So that's it. That's at 11,000.
So 14 is next, Kanan.
So we got
Lit,
Kanan.
unlit lightsaber as well. We got his mask and an alt face as well here.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting emotional just looking at this.
I know.
This is
I mean,
like, you know.
Kanan especially touches my heart, right? Like,
I mean,
there's-
Rebels is such an important part. It is really kind of standing on its own as this monumental piece of Star Wars history already. So
Yeah.
And at the end of season 4, you just gotta, this hits home. And of course, the last one is 17,000. You have Zeb, Zeb Aurelius.
perfect. That's a great looking figure.
Yes.
Well, and Zeb's a fun one too because, like with Hera, we had a live action reference for what Zeb looks like.
Right.
They did Zeb for Mandalorian.
Sure.
So that was happening while we were doing this. The same way the ship was evolving on their side and on our side together.
Right.
Zeb came together for live action as we were getting ready to sculpt our Zeb. So the body form, the proportions, the head
Yeah.
likeness is all live action Zeb, but with the expression again from that mural and with the outfit from that mural. So it's what Zeb looks like in live action, but brought into
But it's clearly Zeb. That's awesome.
Clearly that.
Well, cool. Well, listen, like I said, congratulations. We appreciate you guys. I have to ask this because I heard you guys say it earlier, but people are going to ask. The original Phantom 5POA that was out will not connect to this.
It's not. This is designed specifically to accept the Phantom 2.
Right, sure.
But
As
that
it should be.
but we certainly looked at that original Phantom, and that ship is very much in the world of scale with this. So it looks great sitting next to it on the shelf. We've had it sitting next to it, and it worked. So.
Okay.
But that ship was done for a different scale. It's a different sort of thing.
Absolutely.
So it doesn't quite work.
Right.
But it looks great next to it.
Cool. Amazing. Well, guys, thank you so much. We appreciate your time.
Yeah.
Guys, go back at HasLab. You've been asking for it. This is a playset. This is a vehicle. Let's do it.
Maybe you can be the 30,000th backer.
30,000 backer gets a free one. Calling it now. No, that is not official. Nobody
Sponsored by you.
We'll give one away.
Okay.
We will not. All right, everybody. Bye from Comic-Con.